So it was 1:30 a.m. I was up around 5 o'clock at night. Um, where am I gonna stand to talk this? I don't really have much to say. I didn't sleep much. I only got like 4 or 5 hours worth of sleep. I didn't get anything done. In fact, I didn't even finish eating yesterday. It just it all hit me all at once, but then I wasn't tired. So it's like a part of what I'm dealing with seems to be that I'm not tired, which is strange. But I am very cold. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if it's even like circulation, clot issues. I don't even. I want to clarify the point that when I start talking about medical, I'm not a doctor. And I apologize if you at any point thought I was a doctor. I never called myself a doctor. Um, I'm just thinking aloud and um, coming up with possible ideas, right? And all of these ideas are hypotheses, and when I put them out there, I expect them to be tested, right? I'm not saying I know the answer to what. No, what I'm saying is maybe it's this. What can I do to test for this, right? And I'm really just thinking aloud. I don't have any credentials in medicine at all. Um, I do have credentials in logic, and I think I am relatively well read. But so I mean I think there is some reason for me to follow my hunch, but there's no reason for you to follow my hunches. Um, anyways, how am I feeling? Have you ever been in a situation where you're consistently sneezing so hard that it's like you're drying your whole face out? Like I'm throwing out like ridiculous amounts of phlegm, and the sneezes it's just of a force that would register on a Newton scale. Like it's um quite a bit. Like these aren't little sneezes. These are right. And when that happens repeatedly, um, I find it's usually actually a good sign because it means that your body's just like, okay, I've had enough of this. Okay, I know what your problems are. I have to do that a lot. You couldn't see me do it though because I'm not wearing pants. Um, but that was just another example of really goopy, yucky, gross. And it's the same thing I've been dealing with since September. Every time I go outside, basically. So I don't know. But is it getting better? I think that my head has cleared up quite a bit. Not entirely though. It kind of keeps coming up and down. Um, if I'm measuring whether it's better or not based on how much I'm expelling, I seem to be beating it at least. I don't know. I don't expect to be back at full strength tomorrow. Maybe the next day. Which is a little bit annoying because I need to do grocery shopping tomorrow. Um, and I'm considering going to a show on Tuesday. The show on Tuesday, I looked a little bit more into it, and it's a group of improvisational players initially from Australia called the Necks, and they've won some awards and stuff. But basically everything they do is the same. So if and I think that if I'm feeling good and I kind of want, I mean, it's gonna be nice out, right? I might want to just go for a walk. And if I kind of get that feeling, I'll go. Otherwise, like I'm not really prioritizing it. It's not exactly my thing. And this is another situation where, like, if I could walk down the street and pay $5 to get in, it would be great. But I gotta pay border costs both ways. And yeah, and it's not it's a decent walk too. So, but I mean, if I want to take a walk, then I'll do it. We'll see how I feel. I right now I'd say it's doubtful, especially considering my health. Like I say, with the other night, I think I probably would have been better off if I had stayed in that night. So what have I done tonight? I did well. The editing is still rendering. All the editing I did yesterday, I finished it around midnight. It's still going, but it's getting there. It should. I hope it'll be done by the time the sun comes up. If not too much later. Um, and then I'll need to, I guess, spend tomorrow watching all of it. What I did tonight was well, I mean, I uploaded the vlog, one of the vlogs, because I had to stay up on time. And I put the details in, but I think I've spent most of the night just scattered reading, ranting on the internet, just time wasting, but also kind of organizing things a little bit. I do plan to spend the rest of the evening tonight, until the vlogs are done rendering at least. I'll spend the rest of that time getting this show part back up. But the flip side of that is that because I didn't sleep much this afternoon, I may end up falling asleep. I don't know. We'll see how this works out. I don't really, like I said, I don't really have too much of interest to note besides that. And is to say this, I feel, to be honest with you, I feel like I'm floating sideways. I'm not convinced I'm getting too much better. I do have the heat up, and I think that that's helping a lot in terms of, like, I don't want to. Like, there was a point this afternoon where the thermostat in there actually said it was 95. I know that because it was off the charts, so it was higher than 95, and I was wearing 2 sweaters. I seem to be better now, but that's just kind of to kind of get the understanding. I need to heat up. I'm in that 6th stage where I need to be warm, and there's just nothing that can be done about that. But I think it's getting a little bit better. But then again, it's very warm in here, and I'm at least comfortable. A few hours ago, if it was this temperature, I was actually in 2 sweaters and a blanket. Now I'm in a t-shirt and no pants. So it's getting better, right? And hopefully I can turn the heat back down tomorrow. Hopefully everything will start working itself out. Even if I wasn't doing the sort of boring things that I'm doing, there wouldn't really be much I could do tonight. I would not be able to do anything besides sit in bed. So let's get back in there. Let's get back to it. Good morning. I'm still up. I kind of don't feel like I should be, but at the same time I'm not at all tired. I'm more hungry. Just wanted to point out that it's nice to see the sun come up before 8. That's a nice feeling. I'm happy about that. I've made a little bit of progress. It's slow. My head's not moving. I'm working on show reviews, slow reviews. See, that's the thing. I don't know, but I mean, I still don't. How can I even think about a headache as separate from the hacking and runny nose that I'm dealing with? It's got to be the same thing, right? Or at least it's got to be the same thing so long as the latter is still present, right? If I get over the cold and the headache is still there, then, I mean, what am I going to do? I'm going to walk into the doctor and say, I've got a head cold. Well, drink some orange juice, get lots of rest, right?